See. I always feel why you do this to me every time. It's like I don't get fireworks. You know what I got? I got a beard.
I'm so excited because we finally have the long-awaited trailer.
After how long? How fucking long?
44 days away from the premiere, which is going to be June 24th, I do believe.
It's June 24th. This is insane.
Yeah. Why would you do this? Okay. You know what? We're happy to have her.
Mm-hmm.
Happy to have her.
We are. And since Ryan Coogler is constantly cooking, that pot is simmering. He's already putting the spices in there. He's putting the main ingredients, and he put it on low. So June 24th.
we fit in the fit. We are fit to fit.
Oh my God.
I would like to dub this the summer of Coogler because we have Sinners to kick off. We've got Ironheart coming up in June.
Facts.
And then Eyes of Wakanda in August. So eat up, bitches. Eat up. Choke on it, haters.
if y'all have attitude with him, that's your problem. If you got problems with this cornucopia of melanated genius performance and everything, the shine is real, and people are not. They're not getting it. They don't understand it. Okay,
they're gonna learn. They're gonna learn today. Navy, do you have any key comic book points about Ironheart that you know of at all?
It's been lauded that a lot of people thought that she was going to be the replacement for Tony Stark, but we already knew through the comics that was never going to be the case at all. She was going to be his prodigy, and that's what she became. She became his prodigy. He took her under his wing to teach her. Now, unfortunately, in the MCU, that's not the case, but we still get this genius from a background that everybody figures is a write-off background. But no, she is, oh my gosh. Riri has just taken everybody by storm. No pun intended.
Yet.
Yeah, there we go. But you got a character who has just surpassed so many different levels. I mean, come on. We already seen her genius in the comics. We've seen her genius in Wakanda Forever. We already know what's about to happen.
And she ain't got no help. With no help.
None. All on her own.
Riri in the comics, she got Tony behind her. However, the talent was undeniable. Riri in the MCU, she just got help from her own peoples. That's it.
And the come up.
Who better than please? Who better than Shuri?
Oof.
What you say? Oh. No.
We will not have it, all.
No. All right. I'm excited.
Let's do this. I haven't seen it yet. Let's go.
I haven't seen it. I've been waiting all day, and I keep getting people keep sending it.
Oh, trust me. Angie, my partner from Blurred Corn Speak, she hit me. She sent it to me earlier. I went, I can't.
I'm hitting the likes and looking away. Like everything go up on the feed. Like, all right, Marvel Studios, like Marvel, like Disney Plus, like Proximity Media, like okay, all right. Just turn it off.
Let's go.
All right, let's go. Let's make us a little bit bigger though.
Yeah, I got a big head though. So yeah, no.
Okay, we're gonna whoop because boop. Please. Hello? For real?
Well, Riri, in less than 3 minutes, the air in this elevator will no longer be breathable.
Oh, what is this?
Riri, You'll suffocate and die unless you break into the device on the floor, where you'll find a gas mask. Good luck.
Good luck.
Screw this.
I heard Riri Williams was a genius. So you in or out?
Y'all calling me crazy when I've been balling all day like Brady.
Riri, I see you. I see you're fed up, waiting to be acknowledged for your greatness.
Fuck that first lady. You can't date me, looking just saving.
You
Yo.
are not the first genius at MIT. How
Nope,
come
it's
you're
be
not
the
working at one
cutest.
of those fancy tech firms?
After my internship abroad, I want to build something undeniable.
Internship abroad.
Something
Important?
iconic.
It's a brand new
I can give you the tools to help you carry out your vision. But anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in life has had to do some questionable things to get it done.
Oh!
What will you do, Riri?
You've bitten off a hell of a lot more than you can chew. I could chew a lot. You know nothing about this man.
You're gonna end up dead or in jail.
This is so much bigger than that. This is wild. A shady bunker.
My bunker's not shady. Would a shady bunker have that on the wall?
It's literally above a crate of self-guided missiles.
I'm returning those.
Yo.
I am.
Oh, okay, Marvel. Okay. I see what you doing. I see what the fuck you doing. Bruh. They are bringing the hood to the screen.
They better
Finally.
be. This better not be no fucking. We just dibble dabble. We just go sprinkle. I don't. It better not be.
The red hood and the pistols. It's the fucking hood. Yo, they bringing the hood. One of the dopest villains in Marvel.
No, wait a minute. Now I really thought you meant like the hood, like actually.
Well, no,
like,
that's obvious, but no, I'm talking about character. See, that's why I gotta start educating.
I can't wait. I can't.
Anthony
I can't
Ramos is playing
Yes.
this character. Yes.
Yes. wait. And gangster friend. Manny Montana from
You
Good
lost
Girls.
your total mind. Yo, I'm
That
excited.
man is delicious. That man is delicious.
Okay.
Okay, I apologize to no one at all except for maybe his potential girlfriend in real life. Outside of that, I don't. I meant it. Oh my word!
I'm
my
excited, and they've
I'm
cast the
excited.
hood as a person of color, because in the
All right,
comics,
background.
the hood in the comics, his name is Parker Robbins, just a common thief and everything, but he ends up stealing a cloak and boots, a demonic cloak and boots that give him abilities, and he ends up rising through the ranks of the underworld as the hood.
Okay.
The thing about the hood, though, is that the
Okay.
more he uses it, he becomes possessed, and then a demon comes out of the hood itself.
Ooh, the implications.
Mm-hmm. Original character was written by Brian K.
I went there. I went everywhere.
See, I saw your whole face just blink. I synced it.
Oh, but you could go here and then bring this one in, and the other one that just showed up over here can come over in here. And what happens if she does it with this one and this one and this one and this one? Doesn't he? Wait, what kind of super? Wait, does who? Okay, that's what my brain did.
Yeah, I know. I know it did. I watched you. I just watched you ping across your room and still stay in one place. It was like ping, 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 ping. I'm like, damn, Ricochet Rabbit is still alive. What the hell, yo? That's some.
Oh
That's
my
some.
gosh.
That's some work right there. But
It's
yeah,
oh my heart.
Marvel's great.
My heart is racing a little bit. That like no lie. I am genuinely excited about this. I'm not gonna hold you, Disney. I was not sold on what y'all was gonna do with this child's character
Oh,
because
here
I
we
was
go.
pissed. This this character is who I started voice acting with. I was reading the comic and I said, you know what? I see this is my first time seeing somebody that is about my age at that time. And I think I can do her voice. So this is it doesn't seem like it should be that big of a deal. It's a big deal for me. Shit, and
Mm-hmm.
I love it. It's ooh, I love this. I love the
I
way
do
that she's
too.
being portrayed.
I
I
do
love
too.
the way she's being portrayed.
Marvel is taking the opportunity that we have been asking them to do the longest time to introduce new characters, give us new heroes, new villains, new settings, new
Mhm.
stories, intricacies. Let's see long, as I say in wrestling, long-term storytelling. Let's see that. Let's see these characters that you've introduced us, and now you can weave them into this massive tapestry because they did it with the original. When they got to Endgame, they got up to that point.
Yeah.
I think they finally shook all the dirt that they were trying to throw out and said, nah, we're going to lose every single person that's been rocking with us if we don't do this shit right.
It's I think I'm still nervous because of all of the stuff that they have to clean up from what they were trying to do before. So I'm
Hmm.
still a little bit nervous it's going to be bumpy. I'm the other reason why I'm nervous is because Marvel has not been writing women well. They haven't. This last iteration with Yelena,
And the Thunderbolts, mm-hmm.
I love Yelena. However, I think the actress um um oh my god. Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot
Miss
her name.
Pugh. Her name is
Yeah,
Miss.
Florence Pugh.
Thank you.
Sorry. Thank you, Navy. I think
That's
she
what you
has
got me here for.
correct. I think she has a lot to do with the way that that character is getting pushed. Like she's not going to be like, "Oh, well, I guess if you want it to be." No, no, no. No. Florence is not here.
No,
She's not going to do that. I think the thing that may be the saving grace is Ryan Coogler in all of this. I think he won't let that black female character not have a soul.
agree, agree.
And I
And
think that's what was missing from the first Captain Marvel movie. It was very, very
so, okay, so that I do understand.
yeah.
So, how did you feel about Black Widow?
It was fine. It was fine.
Do you think
Again,
that was a potential genesis for writing female characters, but then they screwed up along the way, but that was a good start? Because you know what they say, the road to hell is paved with good intentions.
it is whether you are intentional, purposefully intentional or not.
Correct.
Um, Black Widow had a lot of missteps, in my opinion. It had a lot of missteps. Again, Yelena, stand out, stand out in that entire story. I think the way that they handled the Black Widow character overall,
Mm-hmm.
not into it, not into it.
Got
Um,
you.
and the way that they kind of ham-fisted that story and it kind of limped along, as it got exposed or not exposed, introduced
Mm-hmm.
as a movie did not help it either. It did not feel like they believed in what that movie could have been for for on any level.
I
Black
feel
Widow
like
is a baddie in the it's you
I,
want to follow her story in the comics.
I feel like if they, I think you know what, in the analogy that comes into mind comes to mind. Excuse me. I've been talking to people all day. I'm tired of words. Um, is
It don't end here, folks.
I think of the whole entire the overall story like a road, and they're trekking along, and they think they've got something going, but the road isn't solid, and they hit speed bumps. And every time they hit a speed bump, there's a fuck up in the story, whether it's character portrayal, whether it's continuity of story, whether it's setting, however it is. But I think in this case, somebody got over that last speed bump and said, "Why the fuck do we keep stumbling?" And they went, "Okay, we need to fix this. We need to bring in superstars, producers, directors, actors, actresses. We need to bring in superstars because we need to get back on track." And I understand your nervousness because I'm a little bit apprehensive too, but I'm willing to give it a chance because she is a character that we have been waiting to see on the screen.
I'm the writing. It's the writers. It's the
Yeah.
writers and the people that do the cut, the snip, whether it's the producers,
Uh,
the directors,
the editors.
yeah, whoever's. I think that has a lot more to do with it than not, because you don't write an entire story
Mm-hmm.
or a treatment, whatever you want to call it, and then have it turned to crap. You know what I mean? Somebody greenlit it based off of a premise, and then as it goes along, obviously things change. You get cuts, you get ads, you get whatever's,
Mm.
and then it may not make it. The sausage may not look that great when it gets put through the cut.
that is very very true.
So I'm still nervous. But from what I am seeing, I am curious, which is another thing that I have lost with Marvel. My curiosity is piqued with her character. I'm very curious to see what the fuck happened after Wakanda.
Yeah,
And who's coming to get her, because you're not playing with they toys and acting like this out in the streets. No sir, no ma'am. Not for long.
I'm curious. I'm very curious, but I'm very excited simply because we have rocked with Marvel all this time. And for better or for worse, they've given us great moments. They've given us very cringy moments, and they've given us very shitty moments. But I feel a sense of hope and pride because Ryan Coogler is behind the wheel of this project. And one thing we've learned about this man and anything that he directs, he doesn't fuck up. You're going to get it right. We're going to keep doing it until it's done right, according to his vision. Sinners, Black Panther, if y'all are not seeing these hints, Fruitvale Station, if y'all are not seeing these hints of what he's created before, he is methodical about it.
He hasn't missed.
He
has not missed.
Not at all.
24 and you ain't never missed. You know what I mean? You baby, I'm gonna stop before I talk.
We put it like this. We are very hopeful. Yes. We are excited. Yes. We are elated. This is a character that's long overdue. Now, you know how you make my happiness? You know how you really want to see me just pop out the chair? If we somehow get a cameo, of Eli somewhere in this. Eli Bradley.
Nah, he's not. That don't make no sense to me.
What?
Eyes of Wakanda would make more sense for him to show up there. Somebody to literally keep an eye on him after all this shit that went down at the White House. I would expect him to show up there. I expect Okoye to show up here. I expect Shuri to show up here in Ironheart.
Now I remember I didn't say Isaiah. I said Eli.
Oh, the young one.
I said the thing. I was like, no, not Isaiah. Eli.
But it's still.
But sometime, but you know what? I would trust Ryan to do a tie-in with the character in some way that nobody would think of. because that man does not have standard thinking. He does not think inside of a box.
Yeah, but I think the better place would be Eyes of Wakanda. Because again, they're coming over to look at. Well, I don't know what the actually. What is the premise of Eyes of Wakanda? What the hell is going on with
Don't know.
that?
Don't know. It
And
has
I'm
been
okay
in the
with that.
dark.
Because we don't really know what the premise is. Well, yeah, yeah, they're still keeping it quiet,
Which is good though. Which is
which is
good.
fine. Yeah,
I
I'm okay with
prefer
it.
not knowing what's going on because you have the speculators out there. They run rampant with it. And they'll take something that genuinely is a good idea. And, oh, you don't believe in this. Oh, you don't like that. Or you don't even know what the hell's going on. But you've already got your opinion that you don't like it. Come on.
But
We created a generation of reviewers who've never reviewed anything in their life. They just put a camera in front of their face and go, "Hi, my name is Ray Ray. Let me tell you why I don't like this movie." Nigga, I don't care.
at least when I say I don't like something, I
You
say
give it
it.
substance. You present an argument. You do. And for better or for worse, I respect it more so than anything else. I may not always agree, but I
That's fine.
appreciate it. But then again, I say things that you may not agree with. But that's where healthy conversation comes in.
And the agree to disagree, and
Mm-hmm.
what is it? The variety, which is the espace of life. Is yes, with the words.
Oh, here we go. It went from a French to an Italian, kind of, sort of, just kind of switched
Sort of,
over.
kind of. I don't know. It's been long. It's been a long week. It's only Wednesday.
Yeah, in 30 minutes is
Long.
gonna be Thursday. Mm,
Oh God. All right. Well, I can't wait.
I'm excited.
June 24th. Riri Williams makes her third third
Yep, her
is it
third,
three? Third appearance
appearance.
in the MCU, and now she's got to ride solo on her own.
And for those people who don't look at their calendars, June 24th is a Tuesday,
Yes,
which means you can come home from work, sit your ass down,
settle.
and watch it. Because if I'm not mistaken, I know a certain group of podcasters that are part of this starship of intellect and passion will be watching it.
Yes.
That one right there. This one right here. That one. Yeah.
Definitely tune in, y'all. It is going to be a ride. The first 3 episodes are actually premiering. I cannot wait to watch it with
Mm,
y'all and, have a healthy discourse.
mm.
Trolls, y'all can scream into the void as far as
I thought you were gonna say something else. I was like,
I'm trying to be polite just in case Disney wants to use this someday. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah. Everybody go out there.
yes.
Please push, promote. There's only 45 days left. There are people whose algorithms are not going to show this stuff to them. Put it out there. Get it in their faces. Make them do something about it.
Tell it.
Yay! All right, y'all. That is it for that. We will catch you at the next exciting thing. That's blackety black. All right, y'all. Ooh. Take it easy, y'all. Have a good night.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.